r/AskReddit. What knowledge might save your life one day? When someone shouts duck, don't question it and fucking duck. When I was young, my dad yelled duck. And I turned and said, "Where?" and got hit in the face with a baseball glove. It was straight out of a sitcom. If you are deep frying something and the entire fucking pot is on fire, do not put it out with water. 1. Turn off the gas electric range. Don't pour water on it. 2. Cover the pot with a lid. Don't pour water on it. 3. If you don't have a lid, dump baking soda on it. Don't pour water on it. If you pour water on it, your house might burn down and your face might melt. Don't swim in Florida waterways at night, dusk, or dawn, because teeth. But if you should find yourself in the mouth of a hungry gator, don't go for the standard eye poke, go for the nostril poke. Jamming your finger in their nostril breaks the seal they use to keep water out of their airways when submerged, and they will release you instantly. Just avoid Florida freshwater in general so you can stay clear of the brain-eating amoebas. Almost no one survives them. If a canker sore in your mouth or on your tongue isn't healing in about 2 weeks, it might not be a canker sore. I'm going into surgery today, and they will likely remove 100% of my oral cancer because of early detection. If you ever get held at gunpoint and asked to get in a vehicle, you fight with everything you've got to not do that. Run, zigzag, punch, and kick, do whatever even if you die in the process. Because 99% of the time, people who get in the car do not come back. Especially if being moved from a public place to a private place. I read a statistical breakdown of what happened when people fled from a possible kidnapper with a gun. I can't remember exactly, but I think it said only 50% of the time will the attacker shoot, and if they do shoot, there's only a 25% chance they will hit you, and if they do hit you, there's only a 10% chance it will be a fatal wound. So in the end, there's less than a 1% chance that, if you run, you will die, whereas going with the attacker almost always results in death. There was an Arising home in Germany, and the patients with dementia kept wandering off. They installed a fake bus stop in front of the nursing home so, when dementia patients got out of the building, they would go sit at the fake bus stop and wait for the non-existent bus. The bus stop was clearly visible from the main offices, so whenever staff saw someone out there, they would just go and retrieve them. Solved the problem completely. If you're outside in a lightning storm and your hair starts floating, seek immediate shelter. You're about to be struck by lightning. Holy shit, that was one of my most fearful experiences. It was the middle of the night. I was just walking back to my car from some parking lot. It was a lightning storm outside, without rain and quite warm outside. Suddenly I felt a bit weird, something was buzzing. My hair started standing up straight. I got this oh fuck gut feeling. Then the lightning struck a tower not all that far away. When in an emergency situation, tell someone to call 911 by pointing at them and saying, "Hey you," in the descriptive shirt, call 911. Shock is a real thing and some people need to be delegated roles explicitly. You there, control the traffic around the scene. Run to the nearest library or mall and get a defibrillator. You will see a sign of a heart with a lightning bolt through it. Delegate and be descriptive. Get them working for you. Okay, I'll run to the mall. Be back in 30 minutes with the ED. Fighting mental health sometimes requires medicine and counseling. Don't be too proud or scared to seek help. You can make emergency calls in Australia, 000, even if you have no credit and no bars of reception on your network. Your phone will use any network that's around. Same in the UK, all phones are required by law regardless of provider to dial emergency services. Calm people live and panicked people die. Get a carbon monoxide detector for your home and regularly check to make sure it has fresh batteries. Yeah, carbon monoxide poisoning is not fun. One moment you're leaving notes everywhere as reminders, next thing you know you're paranoid your landlord is out to kill you. There is no such thing as a fair fight. If it's a life-threatening situation, fight dirty. Attempt to bite if you are pinned down and press the base of your thumbs onto their eyes if necessary. As soon as you get the opportunity, run towards the nearest place with people around and report to the police. Obvious, but often people view fighting as a boxing match. Birch bark has flammable oil in it that lets you light a fire even if it's raining. The human jaw combined with natural adrenaline is powerful enough to sever another human's jugular. There are no winners in bar fights. You'll probably end up in jail or there and at the very least get kicked out of the bar. Just let it go, walk away. If you happen to be walking near a down power line, do not take your feet off the ground. This can create a potential between you and the ground and cause a discharge through your body. Take small shuffling steps away without picking your feet up from the power line and call the authorities. Oil fire plus water equals chaos. If you somehow find yourself so deep in a body of water that you can't tell which was is up, blow bubbles and follow them up. Do not text and drive. Always slow down crossing a bridge during the winter. They have no insulation and will freeze before other parts of the road. Spinning out on regular road is one thing, on a bridge up in the air though. This thread is making me very nervous.